Hello everyone, this is Amy. Today I want to talk about cloves and their magical properties, both in kitchen witchery and other magical workings. So cloves are a very, very powerful, potent herb to have in your arsenal. They are good for quite a few things actually, and quite a few things both in kitchen witchery and outside of that. And for example, in kitchen witchery, if you bake it and use cloves in your baking, or even I know some places even have some savory dishes with cloves, you can do a lot of this stuff while you are feeding people. So let's get down to the nitty gritty. What are cloves good for in magical workings? Well, they're good at increasing psychic abilities. So if you want to burn some on a charcoal disc, some actual cloves, clove powder, or if you want to make a clove tea, which is pretty simple, you just take a few of these actual cloves and put them in a pot, boiling water, boil them for a couple minutes and let it steep for a few more, and then drink that. It's very good for opening up your centers, if you will. It's good for use right before divination, and also right before bed if you want any psychic dreams or if you want some of your questions answered. So in that realm, for psychic abilities, it's very, very useful. You can also carry it with you for that aspect as well, around your person. Another good thing that cloves are good for are exorcism or cleansings. They are, cloves are a force that kind of breaks through whatever blockages there are, whatever negativity there is, and kind of washes it away. That's why it's also useful for protection magic. If you want to protect stuff, having sachets of it around the house, carrying it with you, sprinkling the powder around your home, it's very, very protective of it. The other thing it's really good for is love. In this case, it's more of a bringing love to you, like pulling it towards you, or increasing passion. Love, not necessarily enhancing what's there, but it's very focused on either bringing in more love or kind of spicing it up. Another good thing that cloves are used for is spell or hex breaking or stopping gossip. It's a very potent herb, and if you feel like somebody has done something to you, either intentionally or not, putting a little bit of this in your hex breaking or spell breaking workings will help go a long way towards breaking that. It's also very good and kind of in a similar sense for hex breaking, protection, psychic abilities. It's a head clearing herb. So, or path clearing herb. It takes the blockages that are sometimes in our own minds that we create ourselves and kind of busts through them. So, in addition to that, it's also a very good money drawing herb. If you need money, putting this in your money spells, putting this in your wallet, for example, it's a very good way of using it, and it'll help bring the money that you need to you. Now, let me think what else. Oh, yeah. So the associations or correlations with it. Correspondences. There we go. The correspondences for cloves. The gender is masculine, so it's a masculine energy. The element is fire. The planets that it's associated with are the Sun and Jupiter, so there's both of those. You can use either one in your correspondence that you need. And like I said, it's very, very good herb to have. It's also very good to sprinkle a little bit at the end of certain spells that you really want to get a little oomph to, because it's also known as kind of like a magical intention realization herb. So if you want something, kind of sprinkling a little bit at the end of your working, or burning a little bit more, while you're doing it working, is a good way to kind of get an extra oomph to getting what you want out of that working. Anyways, I hope that this has been helpful to you guys. As always, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know below, and I'll get to you as soon as I can. Blessed be.